Oi oi, you lucky people. Get them Gamer. Welcome to it. No, I always do that. Welcome back to the Wizardry 8. This is the next part, obviously. I usually say welcome back to the next part of Wizardry 8, which makes no sense grammatically. Alright, since the last time I camped, got in a fight, camped again, rebuffed. And I've smashed down this wall. You just use a sledgehammer on it. Because I got really disoriented and couldn't remember what I had to do, so I thought I'd have a quick look around. You need Martin's key to open that door if I remember rightly. There's a lot of enemies on the radar all of a sudden. I don't remember exactly how to get to Martin's key, but I know it's one of these. Oh, I don't remember. Interesting. Oh, turn around. I don't remember. See if the map helped me. Oh, both routes have a slippery path that once you step on you can't walk off. But we could always load. In fact, what we could do, because where was yours? Yours was set for messy, wasn't it? Well, we don't need that anymore. So let's make sure we're standing in the corner. In fact, let's stand over here. That way, if I spawn in, if I teleport back in as enemies here, I'll be facing the right way. And, you know, behind a wall. Let's set your portal here. Where's Bishop set for? I don't remember. I bet I didn't think far enough ahead to set it for the general and the thingy camp though. Well, that gives me an instant route back up here if I need to come back up here. Lots of enemies on the map. Alright, we're going to go sliding now. Whee! Look, man, no hands. Ow. Straight into a fight with beetles and slimes. Nice. We need to turn around. Right, probably going to close the gap. Why can't we? There we go. Right then. Just the, I suppose it's a hit marker. The green was taking a while to highlight. Confused me. Rouse drums. Less. Gotcha. I've got lots of. What was that new one? Sonic Blast. Let's give that a try on the beetles.
Very well.
Because it's got a duration on that. I'm assuming that's the duration of the insanity, but I'll double check it because it might be a move that hurts him every time as well. That'd be cool. Another debuff. Or dot.
Blinded by the black pit, yes.
Why are you happy for being? Oh, were you agreeing with him? Alright, that makes more sense. Well, if you're going to stand there and spit stuff, none of these are going to be able to move, so that actually works out well for me. It means I can keep you all nicely there while I dot you. I could use Nuclear Blast, that'd do a lot of damage. Let's try Asphyxiation quickly. I haven't managed to land it yet, but there's a nice big group, we can give it a shot. If I remember rightly, it works a lot better on people that are like significantly lower than you. And, you know, a decent rank.
Gotcha.
Yeah, we'll turn them around, won't we? Right, there we go. Move forward a little bit, not too close though, because I suppose it's not really going to hurt me to be in melee range. Alright, we'll move up.
I have suffered an injury. That's a relief. Exterminate.
Which I didn't really check, but what's their range? Thrown. Yeah, alright, so now they can hit me. So maybe it wasn't the best choice. Yeah, we're going to Rhythm Box one more time. I'm watching the priest, I'm waiting for it to use that move so I can have a look at it. So it did quite a lot of damage to the ones at the back, didn't? Oh yeah, I only attacked them. So it did 44, didn't cause insanity or anything, but 44 is still pretty good. 44-ish, I saw 44, I imagine the others were about the same.
Gotcha.
Fortunately, because I was queuing up a spell, I stopped looking. Because, you know. Alright, we'll use one nuke. If that backfired, that could wipe out my entire party, so I should be more careful with that. Yeah, that Silent Blast is pretty good, but we're still leveling alchemy, so. Alright, I already queued up here with you, so we can. You know what? We're gonna we're gonna pay some pipes. A little bit of damage this turn. And in fact, we're gonna queue up a second heal because I don't know what sort of health you're gonna be on by the end of the turn. I doubt our heal's gonna fully heal him. Good old missile shield. Protected Glump so many times there.
Exterminate. Exterminate. It shall be so.
Nuclear Blast probably hit the ones right in the corner as well, but it wasn't enough damage for my liking, so let's not use that right now. Concussion's only one target. Rimrocks it is. Although it can't really hit the ones around the corner, so Fireball it is.
Right there.
Alright, now the Beetles are going to move up. Let me cue the Rimrocks. So Blob dropped the staff, did he? Monstrance. It's a boss item. You can also buy it from one of the shops. Anton's sometimes. But yeah, the boss in the first dungeon drops the monstrance when you kill him. The secret dungeon. Not the first dungeon, obviously that's the that's where you start. But the secret dungeon. The one that looks like it's from the mid-80s. Which is ironic because that's what it was made to replicate.
I regret that will be impossible.
The original Wizardry games in that are still quite good, although, you know, good luck getting them to work. If you can get them on good old games or whatnot, then you know they should be ready and good to go. But otherwise, good luck with that. I'm just going to throw a hex out because I don't want to use all your mana yet. Oh, you failed, did you? Right, let's try again. Just protect Tinkton for me. I don't really want him to die for no reason. Come on, where's the spiders? Let's take them back on full health and shielded. They're not coming around the corner. Okay. There's 50k experience. Bishop's picture's doing that free kill thing again. Only seems to be Bishop's picture. I'm guessing that's a problem with that exact picture frame. I probably just chose a bad one. Can I cure nausea? Is that lesser condition? And blind, and that's lesser condition as well. Or not? So halves their respective numbers.
Probably waiting for me to die.
You're on about. I healed you. Seriously, Glump. I'll be glad when you're gone. You're a good tank. Since you're standard built just as a tank. Jump to Rousing.
Taken care of.
And then just beat the crap out of it. I know he's got a mate, but by the time his mate gets there, this one should be dead. Nice work there, TJ. How long was TJ not using her staff, her pole arm for? At some point I must have switched to the range, probably when I was starting a fight. Hopefully when I was training, even though that's still a while, it's not that as bad. Alright, well, we can go right or left. Right is a puddle. Is there a hole in the puddle? Nope. So right's a puddle. Could argue underground spring, but a puddle. Oh yeah, but that's because you guys aren't coming at me all at once. You all spread out. Alright, so as close as I'm getting then. Bowser. More or less autopilot these battles, just put down to Bowser on and then let them roll. Oh yeah, the rousing drum's not so useful to people with a high speed, like the monk and the fighter, because they already have incredibly high speed, but I think at the very least gives them an extra attack. on their modifiers, and everyone else is extremely useful for. So you can't go over 130. I think it is the top stat you can have 130, 135, something like that. Can't go over that anyway. So and it adds like 70 odd speed. It's incredibly impressive.
Look over there.
Alright. Yeah, things are coming back to me. I got proper confused last part with the planks and the hooks and that, but we used the hook here.
What is it?
Just did it again. That's probably what I did last time. We used the hook here, and that gives us a route up there. What it would do if I could find the that we attach it to. Just spin around and click on bits. Oh, hang on, 1 second. Let's give it to TJ, or put it in the party, and see if we can find a bit that we can actually interact with. There. Right, so it's actually that little wooden bit there. That's exactly the same colour as the background. That might be idle game design, that. Oh, it might be because the game's... Wait, no. Oh, crap, okay. I didn't actually want to go up there. I didn't realise that forced me up. What's up? Can I go back down? So I seriously can't. There we go. I will go up there, but when I finished exploring. Not when you forced me to, game. I was just using it there because I remembered it could be used there. That's all. Alright. Where the sun's on my screen, someone just walked past outside, like walked down the street, and we got a big black shadow across my screen and it made me jump. I thought someone was about to attack me. Like in the game, obviously. You have to be a bloody ninja to get in here and attack me without me realising prior to.
Ready.
Right, well, I realised people weren't quite on full health, so we'll do that. And then we'll detect secrets. Alright, so that route back there was an exit to the cave, so it goes back down to the water. That takes us up there. Was there anything else down here I didn't explore? Is this where I dropped down? No, not yet. So we didn't go left then. That's why I dropped down. So we'll go left. Since right's clearly the correct way. It's another hole with thingy. Was that the one I dropped down on? I'm confused. Let's just check the other one. The maps in here don't really work well because it's multi-leveled maps, so we'll just look. Okay. Alright, well that was a waste of about 40 seconds then. Woohoo! And then I got really turned around by sprinting that wall. Yeah, it looks like the right way. And we got there. I'm aware in the original tunnel I never went down the left slope, so that might not lead me back somewhere that I've already been to like I thought it did. But I will, hello? Where'd you go? I will, but since none of his mates are here, and I remember this being not a hard fight, but a tedious fight. Right, so we're gonna keep her. We're gonna summon
Right then.
an elemental to. Oh, you prick! Just about to defend against that. Right, soul shield.
Gotcha.
Ring of fire because we're gonna have other things during this fight. As soon as his mates realise I'm fighting, and they'll all come charging in here. They usually in here, but apparently they all went somewhere. Probably because I backed off, went somewhere else. Yeah, it'd be really useful if you had like a cure paralysis move, but you don't. So that's a thing.
I can't move.
Oh, I know. I'm gonna have that problem. Yeah, see, I can't even cure it. Not of anyone who's not currently unable to move. Right, I would, but that's a lot of my mana that I really want to keep until the rest of them join in. So we're gonna close the distance and hit him because he'll die really quickly. I just don't want to draw his mates. I just realised that elemental. Right, good. Oh, god damn it!
I cannot move.
Apparently, I'm in a web.
What a relief.
Well, the elemental's messing him up anyway. just gonna...
Gotcha.
I didn't really want to draw all his mates.
My illness is extinguished.
That was my main issue, was I didn't want to draw the rest of the ghosts, but I can't do a lot else, so I'm gonna walk to there this time. Elemental's got a few more turns. Yeah, walk to there this time, and then like we were trying to do before everyone got really paralysed and stunned. Soul Shield.
Very well.
Too far away for Guardian Angel? Yeah, of course you are. Bless.
Gotcha.
Haste.
Taken care of.
Since you guys can't really do anything right now, drop a Took a cloud over that.
Okay.
Don't want to use your firestorm yet. Myself, you got elemental.
For me to die, you pukes.
Well, the elemental's nearly killed him on his own, so.
I'm feeling better now.
Blump, seriously, mate, you complain too much. I'm not trying to get you killed. I will do if you don't shut the hell up. Because, you know, they won't care. If I kill you and just take your tags, no one will care. Yeah, we're just going to close the distance, aren't we? Thank you. Thank you.
Gotcha.
I really want to cure his web, or did that way off on its own? It's way off on its own. What's up? You look like a badass from the PS1 game. You look like, if you remember the game Medieval. So, what's his name? Sir Daniel Fortescue? I believe that was his name. It's been a long time since, yeah, it's been since the PlayStation 1 I've actually played that game, so could be wrong there. I think it was Sir Daniel something. Fortescue would be a guess, I should imagine. Something like that though. Look forward to somebody telling me. Yeah, we're just going to melee you, aren't we? There's no need to do anything else. I didn't check to see if you were immune to any of that. I probably should have. Alright, yeah, Bard, can you just keep Dulcimer, please? Make sure everyone stays alive. Everyone else can just hit him. We're fully buffed, more or less. We could do this. Now we're fully buffed, or we will be. All his mates are over there in that back room for some reason, which is fine by me. Ow!
It's high time someone healed me.
I think you're probably right, Tinkton. That drains a pain. I now know that leveling someone up when they're drained means they permanently lose that status, their health. I'm glad you wanted to finish buffing up.
How exquisite.
And we got Plate Mail +3, Crusader Helm, and Giant Sword. I've got a funny feeling no one in my team can use the Giant Sword. Yeah, they can. I don't really know who, because obviously it's a two-handed sword and no one really has two-handed, well, no one's really sword except the fighter there, and he's not going to be in the team for long. Valkyrie hasn't got sword skill. Vi hasn't got sword skill. She's got mace and shield at the minute. That Valkyrie's polearm. So yeah, that's the thing. It's a nice sword though. If I had like a lizard man warrior or whatever, that'd be awesome. Plate mail +3, 30% war fire and 30% war. I love that because +3 means +3 armor class, plus 30% resistances apparently, and the Crusader's helm, which is, it's okay. It's by no means great, but it's okay. A bit cheeky and undead wear and divine resistance. Undead was smart, that's why he was the leader. Well, if you can hear that, someone's just set the fire alarm off. It's not for this part of the building, but hopefully that's not too loud in the mic. Shouldn't be. My input levels on the mic are at about 10%, so if I sound too quiet, someone's going to tell me, but it should be fine. When I play it back, it sounds alright. Yep, we need the key. Can't do anything without the key. That looks like I could go through that gap. You can go through. Oh, crap. Can go for that gap. What you don't want to do is run straight into a massive group of enemies when you run through the gap. But yeah, that's fine. Banish.
Right then.
Rouse and drums.
Taken care of.
We need a soul shield. We know what ghosts are like.
Gotcha.
Sam ain't gonna be able to do anything, so we might as well cast something. Sure, ice ball. Why not?
It shall be so.
Ranger, probably shouldn't let you just auto attack there, but never mind. Are they all at that doorway, are they? Alright. Well, pretty sure they're immune to this, but we've got to use something, so.
Okay.
Half my buff just wore off. Typical timing. Did I start the timer? No, did I bugger? Oops. Alright, well, yeah. It's going to be about that long then. Maybe a bit longer. Because I have no idea. Yeah, sure, let's... No, why would we bless? That's holy water. Since I haven't got banish, holy water's the next best option.
Ready when?
Banish. So. Bless.
Gotcha.
TB, there's not really a lot I want you to do, mate. You can just attack this round. Ranger. So if that landed on them, I assume they'd be immune. Alright, acid bomb. Are you not going to close the gap as well? Alright,
Okay.
put it there then. You know, there's something about when I'm recording, I just don't drink a coffee when it's still hot. It's not cold, but it's not hot. Yeah, alright, use they're immune to all that stuff, so it's pointless. Let's use
Taken care of.
string seduction, see if we can get one of them on my team. No, my luck, it'll be this fucking siege woman here. Are you the only woman? I know the ghosts, but are you the only woman? Because like, if you are, just thinking, if you are, you probably don't need to have your cleavage like that, love. If you're the only woman, then you're the woman. Oh, well, you're dead now. Sorry, guys. Just killed your bride. Oh, I seem to upset them. Apparently, killing the only woman in their entire evil undead regime has sort of depressed them a little bit, or angered them. I don't know. Maybe I'll stop rambling and just actually choose spells. No, they managed to get anyone there, surprise. You could argue that, well, I need a higher skill level, but his music's at 100. Well, they're all debuffed, so, should have used this already, but never mind. Use it now.
Okay.
It's a much more useful spell if you use it before enemies close the gap, so you actually get the damage off it.
Right then.
Oh, I'll readjust that, or it's not going to hit him. Alright, never mind.
Balance has returned.
I'm spending far too long choosing skills when people can just kill things with melee attacks, so.
Some motorbus.
There we go. Are you doing the classic where you're just at a range for an accurate shot? Because if I go to move towards you, you'll move towards me anyway, and it's pointless, so. Well, apparently you're not moving, so I'll come to you. Oh, alright, never mind. Scratch that.
You win naturally.
Ah. Well, bad news if you watch the last part. I now need to go for a piss, or to the toilet if you'd prefer. And there's no beautiful woman sitting on the end of the bed, so I'm guessing quantum physics failed me. I'm completely honest, it's going to be a lot more effort for me to... Yeah, no, I'm not going down there. It's going to be a lot more effort for me to edit out and or start and stop recordings and stuff. So what I'll do is hold it for a minute. See if I can find a fight that I can just leave myself running in. You know, that's
Whoa,
not going to benefit whether I'm here or not. And then go.
Look over there.
Yep.
Look over there.
Yep. That's fine, but do you need to continuously spam that?
Tight.
Oh no, how will I ever open this? Obviously recasting with him would unlock it, so we use someone else.
Ready.
There we go. And we got the Hunter's Bow, which is a pretty damn good bow. Look at that. +3, +5. 20% damage, 5% kill. That's awesome. And it can be used with anyone, not just a hunter or a ranger, which is handy. Renewal Potion, which, you know, there was one on the floor over there anyway. Renaissance Loot, or Renaissance. It's pronounced Renaissance or Renaissance, depending if you're English or French. Extreme focused on its turns, its magical loot provides a potential a potent healing balm to soothe wounds and remove all conditions except death. All conditions? If that's generally all conditions, including drain and Megan's head, would be nice for Vi once we get it back. So we'll keep all of that as well. That's a lot of good items in that chest. Thank you very much. I've started to fidget because I need to wait. But
Yes?
Bard, where's that loot? What don't we need? String Seduction will keep, Joker Horn will keep, Banshee Tower will keep. Oh, I'm sorry, Pearson Popes, you served us so well as well. Because I know it's potentially health, but does it get rid of wound?
Taken care of.
Apparently not. Drained. But let's try once more, because it might not work the first time.
Taken care of.
So, although it says all conditions, it doesn't include drain by the look of it. Well, I'm going to keep trying until I run out of stamina at the very least.
Taken care of.
Because, you know, he's only playing at rank 4 and rank 3. No, apparently not. Alright,
You bellow.
that's fine, because we just picked up the hell is it? A renewal potion, which for some reason, well, it stacked itself up, that's why it's doing down here, but it confused me, because new items usually go to the top. Oh, I really need to pee. Alright, sorry, I know this is irritating, but BRB, there's no point me closing the recording and starting or trying to edit out and stuff, because that'll take longer than just letting the 40 seconds play while I go for a quick pee.
The watchword is victory mine, but I'll show you a watchword. It's fist in your mirror's face.
Well, that doesn't seem like a word, more like an action.
Time is worth more than gold, because no amount of gold will buy back lost time.
Unless you can buy a time machine. Just a thought. Right, obviously I'm back. I just got to get back into position without destroying and knocking everything off the side. Because sending the microphone flying would be more irritating than having to wait 30 seconds for me to pee.
Ready.
Especially since if you're listening through headphones, because
Very well.
any noise that doesn't sound too bad when you're not got headphones in is terrible. Right,
Listening.
you got the green one, didn't you? But you're the only one who can use it, right? 20% 2, 3, 1% kill. So it's really tempted to give you that anyway. Yeah, we're gonna give you that anyway. I know I can't recycle the green wood on someone else, but yeah, you're totally having that. Right, so you could use that, but you have no sword skill whatsoever. So it's just going to be a 35 bit of weight weighing you down, if anything, so there's no point. Right, while I'm here quickly, let's check arrows. yeah, we haven't really got a lot. Yeah, you take these bar ones, you won't need them. Right, you get 27 normal calls. Let's give you these hunter ones as a backup. You've got. You're supposed to be melee first, so let's just switch them around quickly. We'll give you normal Bloodstones. All the musket balls for you. You're the only one in the team using a musket, so I don't really care. Here you go. You're still using thrown because I don't want to waste. You're still using these because I don't want to waste thrown weapons right now, since they have limited charges. Well, let's give you more Death Stars. Right. You are using Impaling Stones. Well, we've got 21. It's going to encumber you a little bit more, but yeah, we'll give you them anyway because then they're not in my inventory anymore. And obviously, ideally, you do want to leave them in your inventory because personal loads shared amongst all 8 people when it's in the party's inventory. It's tempted to switch out for Spoke Stones, but no. Am I ever going to have to go back in the water? Because I could totally re-equip stuff. Well, I don't think so. So let's re-equip stuff. I don't actually think this is what they had equipped, but we'll leave that in their items anyway. Yeah, you need this equipped so you can be given the well, one of the items in here. You need to give it to a character that's got that equipped. So yeah, we'll leave that with you. Didn't check your ammo. Alright, so you've got 8 left. They're normal hours, so we will give you. Oh my god. I'm not even going to give you any. Seems like you'll just waste them. I'll give you these armor piercers, and we'll top your stack of normal arrows up. Right. Yeah, we were re-equipping trinkets, weren't we? I got really confused then. Apparently a trip to the bathrooms really threw me off. That's not a trinket, but I always go to equip it like it is. You didn't have to, because you were a new party member. That's braces of defense. You can't use the foot filters banned. Let's give you the anchor healing then. It's at least 1 arm plus and health regeneration. Yeah, give you your anchor dexterity back. Although, what's that? Ring of Bruisers. Ring of Beasts. Beasts is better than Bruisers. Beast gives you 20 mythology, 10 sensors, 2 armor class and stamina regeneration. Whereas that gives you 1 armor class and 20% air. Yeah. Equip your Header's Eye Pendant, which is Eagle Eye 50% resistance to fire. Might not be the best person to equip that to, in all fairness. But he's got it for now. What's that? Oh, Filcher's banned. Yeah, that's only the pickpocket there, we don't care about that. Equip your Necklace of Endurance, get your stamina regen back. Because she runs out quite a lot, especially if you've just buffed up. You apparently didn't have a second trinket. So let's give you... Alright, let's give you that Filcher's band then. You can use that, it gives you an extra armor class. And 15 pickpocket skill, which I will never use, but still. It's there. That's a thing. Yeah, I didn't give you your oxygen tank because your inventory's full. Did yours? It was you I missed. Yeah. Equip your Necklace of Endurance. Right. And we should be good. I know I could have probably done that ages ago, or it might be a complete waste of time because I might have to undo it again in a minute. But yeah, that's the whole thing I just did. Give you the +3 for now. Well, your Henry is 12, and you're wearing a Henry. Oh, you're wearing an Ebony Henry. Well, that's pretty useless in comparison, and you guys are like the only ones who can use it, so yeah. And we have nothing else great. Plate mail, weapons, breastplate, robes. No, nothing else useful. We have some good weapons, but nothing we can equip. Alright, anyway. So enough time in my inventory. Right now. Just burning time now. Alright, now I'm confused. We don't want to go down there. I remember you need to be wearing spoke boots to go down there. Because otherwise you just slide and fall down the hole. This is the room you need the key for. So that's sort of up here then, isn't it? Sort of eliminates all my other angles. I've really got to start remembering set clocks. Yeah, I remember these. Clicking on these will get you items, like so. Also get you a fight, like so.
Fortune will see us crush.
Not a difficult fight by any means, but a fight. Alright, use wires and drums, and we'll walk up. Alright, he's going to walk to us, even better. We do want to turn around a little bit though, so the front rank's facing him. As soon as we get the chance to. Could be a while. That's now. As soon as TV. There we go. Now walk. I'll let him punch, then walk. Alright, it's going to take 2 turns. 3 turns. 4 turns. Now we can move. Alright.
Exterminate.
He's got quite good speed, this geezer. He got loads of attacks off.
Exterminate.
Unfortunately, he didn't really use them while he just paralysed Tujo. That's it. I think he tickled her health a little bit as well, but she's got like 181. My mage's got 1 more health. I seem to remember the last time I completed the game, by the time I got to the other side of the Beijing tunnels, and I was like in this area, my mage is at about 50 health. As you only get like 1 per 3 vitality points or whatever it is, I definitely put more in vitality.
What a relief!
Did I make a decision about, was there a split crossroad back there, and I chose, I'm going to have to check before I go any further, rather than just make the mistake. Was there a crossroad or was this one straight path? One straight path, okay. Just check to make sure I haven't missed anything. Is that a slopey bit as well? Yes it is. We're not going to run down there and end up... Well, in all fairness, you can do it without the boots, but I seem to remember that's not simple. You have to get lucky. Key to Mountain's Tomb. And another ghost.
Taken care of.
We'll use Town Undead just because, you know, it's a free spell. Thank you for closing the gap. Unfortunately, you're not quite... Oh, maybe you are now, if it just hasn't changed his equipment around. Change your forming. Yeah, I was going to say you're short range, right? See, this is why we changed his equipment. He missed 1 attack and still did 40 damage. And that's on his first swing. He still gets another swing this turn. Well, unless he's encumbered now, he does anyway. I did just equip him with some stuff, so he may be encumbered. Or maybe he got 2 turns before I started keeping track. I don't know. But it doesn't matter. It's not going to change the outcome of this battle any. Just going to kill Victor Van Doom here. Or Dr. Van Doom. Best part of that fucking film, that was the fact it was played by oh, I can't remember his real name, but Dr. Doom was played by Cole from Charmed, whatever Cole's real name is. So I want to make sure I don't get turned around in there because I've missed stuff before. Oh, that looks like there's a little room back there. Did I? Or is it just this dip here that looks like a room? Because the map's multi-layered, so it's not exactly simple to... Well, it's simple to navigate, but it's easy to get confused with. For me, because I suck and terribly inept. You know, realistically, I could just not loot these bloody things. He seems to appear on my left-hand side no matter which way I'm facing. I wonder if that's just been bad luck, or they generally always do that.
Taken care of.
Doesn't matter, because the Valkyrie's on that side, so it's a reckless thing for you to do. I built the formation this way around, put TB on the right-hand side. Although I did switch that about half through the game, I believe, because I was working at the time. I think I was in Mountains Bluff, and most of your cover, like you can, ideally you want to be pressed up against the wall, so you can't be completely surrounded if you can't get your back in a corner or whatever. And I'd put TB against the wall, that way it'd be more or less protected from melee attacks. More so than if he was standing out in the open. And could be surrounded easily. And in Martin's Bluff, you pretty much always got a wall on your right hand side. And on your left hand side eventually, but it depends on the angle you're walking from or not.
Exterminate.
See some advanced tactics there.
Destroy.
That probably didn't make any difference at all to the gameplay. But it feels like it did, and that's the important thing. Okay, someone's knocking on the wall. I'm guessing they're putting up some shelves or something. Hopefully that don't come through clearly or at all on the microphone. And now turn to the left, really quickly. No! God damn you! Try to catch him out.
Okay.
Alright, round drums.
Taken care of.
And I need to walk. He's directly in front of us, awesome. He's close enough for you to punch, isn't he? Yeah, you just didn't change your weapon check, it's not till next turn. Well, you can just stab him as well, can't you? What am I thinking about? Thinking about setting up spells for a completely pointless battle where there's no need to set up any spells.
Very well.
So we'll turn undead, because we can. That was a hell of a sentence. TJ Frost's Mystic Spear at Ghost twice. I'm just saying, I've read better fanfiction on, well, Reddit and so forth.
Exterminate.
Over the years on many relative internet sites, I suppose. My brain just sat there going, what about Chive and 4chan and all them other bullshit channels that were something at some point and, you know, disappeared completely. Or didn't, but Reddit and that just, you know, more or less took all the traffic. Alright, just making sure. Well, that's not a dodgy kill me slope, can I just... There, go on, we're nearly there. Come on, one more. Oh, okay. What about if I sprint? Can I sprint across it? Although I probably could have just gone to the side and gone around that way. Yeah. But hey. So that's not the point, is it? Right, we've got the spike boots anyway, so we need to equip them on someone. Spike boots are leather, so we can't equip on everyone. Oh no, they're out. They're special. Awesome. Does that mean you can use them? Even better. Well, it does also mean you can use them, can't it? When you currently got +3s. Yeah, but he's only got slippers on, so... or sandals. Yeah, you can have spike boots. It's a pretty good bit of armor, actually. For something you don't have to wear, but something you need to wear, really.
Ready.
Right, well, we need to reapply them buffs that I've been looking at every battle and still haven't reapplied. Chameleon doesn't really help me in battle, nor does Detect Secrets, but still, I'd like to have them on there. Well, I can walk on that now, sort of. You don't want to sprint because you still lose your grip if you sprint. Keep going. Okay, keep going. There we go.
Trapped.
Really? You put a slippery slope and a pit and then a trap.
What is it?
Well, whatever's in here, you really didn't want anyone getting hold of.
Yes.
Yeah, we're going to use your lockpick skill, TB, because, you know, we spent points in it. See, really, I was under the illusion that you always need to bring a rogue with you, or someone with the skills, and really, you don't need to. You just need to pick locks and knock quite early in the game. Once you've got it with like 2 mages, you can just spam it until it opens chest for you.
Got him in my sights, Private.
Really? Did I just get attacked for opening the chest? Because, yeah, it was a guardian chest, but still. Well, that's pretty good. It's not great, but there's a few people without armour, without cloaks. So. Great. Of the random stuff to give me, you give me the same thing twice, which weighs loads. Fair enough, one's +2, one's +3, and I'm sure they're both useful. Shouldn't really complain. And a spellbook I think I can use. What, him? What about him? Does he really attack me because I opened this chest? Can't work out what's down there. I think a much earlier part. Where am I on the map? There. So yeah, I should imagine that drops me back into that room down there. Which, although we could do, because we could just teleport back out or walk back up, I should be able to hopefully walk up this hill. Glitchy bit of fucking floor again. Alright, come on. There we go.
This lot is no matter.
Just wait a second for that floor and we can carry on.
Taken care of.
Right, I want to close the gap, but he should do that for us. So, Ghost has clearly got like some amazing grip on the shoes because his feet are going through the floor. Sort of, so that's how he's clipping. There you go. Bit of graphical clipping is the best way to get grip on your shoes. True story. I know he's going to close the gap on me, and walking does technically kill one of my attacks because it takes a bit of my move up. There we go. I just didn't know if he was going to walk before I got the chance to because of the haste. Yeah. Nothing's really changed now. I've got haste. Or now I've got haste back. I missed it so much. But it being underwater and things. Although I suppose if you go there first, and I wouldn't recommend it before you do Martin's Bluff and stuff, if you go to Beijing first, you could, you know, do all of that before you even pick up haste, so. Well, that's, I already robbed these, haven't I? So we're back in the big room. Yeah, might as well use the key. It only makes sense. We cast X-ray first. Don't know what's on the other side of the door. Something. A little something. Right. Where's the key? Where's my key? Oh, hang on. What leggings you got on? Just plate mail +2. Have some plate mail +3. What you got on? Plate mail +2. Okay. So we've got spare plate mail +2 leggings for days then. You could use that clog of perception. What clog are you wearing? Oh, the one with the HP drain. But it doesn't matter because your trinket counteracts it. Trinket's got regeneration plus extra vitality and stuff on it. So yeah, that's fine. You could use the cloak, but I don't really want to give it to you because you know you can go fuck yourself. Bishop could use it since she hasn't got one for some reason. Is that only for hunters? Yeah. Just seeing what everyone else has got. Yeah, you've got a lot of cloaks in this game. Everyone's got really pants crappy cloaks. Right, we're gonna give it to you, mate, because you've got the lowest armor class in the group, and I would like a bit of protection. Oh yeah, that's what we went in the inventory for. Key demands 2. Really? So it's not this key? Must be a different key. Okay, I genuinely thought it was that one. Alright. Obviously that's a bit confusing for me, but yeah. Guess that's a different key. Right, now that fall is a pain in the ass, which is why I didn't come this way to begin with. But remember that piece of crap weapon? I said, oh, that's definitely the worst weapon in the game. Monster's quite nice. It's got 5% kill and stuff. Anyway, the weapon that was definitely the worst weapon in the game. Where are you? Where are you? There. How could you swing that? It's big enough for 8 people to walk past at the same time. How's that a usable weapon? Or walk across at the same time? Right, this has got to be the right one for this door then.
Who is that?
Yeah, we don't really need that in your inventory anymore. Who's that? Well, that of course is Mad Martin. I'm sure you remember him from such people as every NPC in the bloody game. He really secured himself in well, doesn't he? Either he didn't want anyone finding him, or you know, he's a heavy sleeper and didn't want to be disturbed. Is that Martin? That's bad, because you actually look quite a lot like your poster. Tinkton's box to disappear over the chat would be good. I seek Martin, don't I?
What do you seek?
Is it the...
And this you were prepared to receive. The helm I left behind will protect you from the
There you go.
Destiny Dominus. Protect you from the fate which is now mine.
Essentially,
Like you,
if
I
you've got the helmet on, you
followed
won't go
knowledge of the
insane.
gods, and so I stole the Destiny Dominus from the Brotherhood. It was mine. How wonderful. How terrible such a gift can be.
It's basically all the game
I saw
storyline,
all
so...
that ever was, and all that ever would be. I have lived without living, died without dying. The knowledge of the gods was never meant for man, and so
No.
it was that I decided to hide it forever until the ascension was upon us. We fled, first to Trinton, then to the bluff, and finally to these caves. Now the time has come. I have done my duty, and may at last find the serenity that has eluded me for so long. When the Destiny Dominus ascends, so will I.
Except I could choose to kill you, and then you won't ascend at all.
Though securing the Destiny Dominus is but one part of our quest, may poor Martin yet find his way into the realm of life.
Well, I'm glad it was the bishop that said that.
That is who I am. All you need to know of me, you have already been told.
Yeah, by everyone on the planet who all told me you were a little thieving bastard who, you know, went
We
off.
need talk no longer.
Well, you say that. I'm pretty sure there are some things I can talk to you about.
We need talk. He is the third creation of the cosmic lords, the Chaos Malarii. Without chaos, knowledge and life would remain still and constant. All three are required for existence, for the knowledge of the lords.
I don't know if I'd call it chaos, but yeah, right.
Home to the cosmic lords, and future home to those who seek to claim the new dawning destiny.
I'm gonna let him talk on these subjects that he can talk about. Oops.
Think who you ask this question to, and what answers I may know. If indeed I do know all, be prepared for the answer you hear.
I'm prepared, but...
You and the Dark Savant are destined to oppose one another, destined to fight for the very same thing. You both embody good and evil, benevolence and greed. Perhaps you will someday find yourselves on the same side. But of this I will say no more.
Very cryptic. I know who the Dark Savant is and stuff, and obviously the rest of the storyline, but he made that sound really disturbingly
We need
deep.
talk no longer.
Now, I would choose when we need to talk no longer.
It is time for you to
No, it's not.
There lie. It is time. There. We need talk.
I can't imagine he'll have any information about these individual people, but it's always safe to check.
It is time. We need. It is time. We need.
I'm aware this part's probably running on a bit,
It is time. It is time.
so yeah, we'll make this the last thing we do here
It is time.
in this part. I really need to remember to set bloody clock.
We need. E is. It is time. E is.
He's not like the others. He's actually quite different. He's a whack
It
man.
is time. It is time. It is time.
No, I will tell you. It is time. It is time.
We need the child of. It is time. The child of the cosmic lords. It is time.
Bit of background on.
We need talk.
So if I was one of the
It is
kids of the
time
Cosmic
for you
Lords,
to return
you know, the
now.
people that are self-declared gods, shouldn't you be a bit more
He is
powerful?
like the others.
Or, you know, at least have a unique spell.
We need talk. It is time.
I'd accept that, like a completely unique move that only I can have.
No rumors.
How can you not know any rumours?
I am no longer among the living.
That's not what I asked. I asked how you were. Ghosts can be happy. Holograms can be happy.
They are like all the others. They are like Ascension Peak, the bridge to the cosmic circle. When you have learned all you need to learn, the path will rise, and so too will you. It is a test of the gods, proof that you have learned all that they know, and all they know is contained in the Trinity.
I see. So if I learn everything that the gods know, I get to become a god? Is this what we're saying? Because, if I then know everything, does there need to be other gods? It's just what I'm wondering. Because I could just, you know, kill them all and become god myself. Where's the cosmic circle on the list? That's what I just asked about it. I don't know, I asked about Ascension Peak, didn't I?
Think who you asked you and the...
Yeah,
It matters.
already had that information about Savant.
How many years ago? Those that followed me there, followed me here to their death. My poor people.
Well, I should have walled them all in, and then... Oh, hang on, the skeletons were being counted, so you had like 5 followers then.
It matters little to that which you seek.
No, actually quite important to what I seek.
It is time for you.
If I hadn't have been there, I wouldn't have got here.
We need talk, no longer.
Well, we could have, because, you know, for some reason the Murloc people had loads of underwater equipment.
It is time for you to return. We need... It matters little. The Cosmic Lord.
Yeah?
We need talk. We need... Yes, I know it well. It is the second of the Trinity. It is all knowledge.
Is that it? Well, if you knew it that well, you know, it's all knowledge, you should know a bit more about it.
They are like all the others. Yes, the Astral Domine. It is the first of the Trinity. It is life, the nexus of matter and energy. Without life, change is futile, and knowledge has no purpose.
Yeah, but without knowledge, life has very little purpose.
They are gone.
Still not sure I call the last one
Last
Chaos.
meets her death under the deep blue water of the sea. It was the Dark Savant who killed them.
See, you say under the deep blue water of the
Yes,
sea,
I know of Guardia, but it matters little here.
but the woman, give me a banner, wasn't under the sea.
They are gone.
Uh-huh.
We need... It is time. I knew it.
I knew you would find me here. You
They are like...
couldn't have come and waited at the other side of the bloody thing?
It matters little to that which the world...
Because I didn't really have to prove myself, I just told you I was looking for you and that I wanted the Destiny. And you gave me it.
The Astral Domine and the Destiny Dominus. All there is to know of this world you already see.
Is that it, is it? Just 3 orbs, no species, no
They are like
fauna.
all the others. The created worship the Creator, and so it has always been. Yet it need not be. The Cosmic Lords gave all they knew so that others could be like them. Lords, we worship what we believe we cannot become.
Yep, more or less.
We need talk no longer. It is time for you to return now. The Trini, the created, worship the Creator. The Trini. When I needed a safe harbor, they provided it for me. For years, they kept the secret of the helm from the many false messengers who staked a claim.
Yeah, in all fairness, you never sent me looking for it yourself, Martin. Did you? No, you didn't, did you?
We need talk no longer.
Sorry if I was really quiet then,
We
I had
need
to
talk no longer.
close the window and
It is
not
time.
close the window, but
It is time. The helm was forged to protect you from knowing too much.
blinds.
Too soon.
curtains,
The
blinds.
Destiny Dominus drove me insane, because I learned all in an instant. I left it with the Trini, who wait for my messenger.
Yeah, if I didn't have the helmet, I'd have to go get it. Of course, I planned ahead. You gotta think ahead. So I thought ahead. Yeah, Jeanette.
It is time for you to return now.
Really, you got nothing to say about the completely unique character that just tells me about a banner and then dies? I know someone who has got something to say about it, but...
It is time for you to return
Something
now.
about the Brotherhood? Well, where is the Brotherhood? Can you at least tell me that?
It does not matter.
Really?
The Astral Domine, the Destiny Dominus, and the Chaos Maleri. Life, knowledge, and change.
Change is fine. Chaos, on the other hand, is
Universe can be made.
not a great word. It's like Sonic with the Chaos Emeralds. They don't actually cause any chaos until you put them all together. So... they're just emeralds.
We shall not meet again in this lifetime.
No.
It is my hope that you may defend this new destiny against the Dark Savant, so that we may meet in the next.
Fair enough. In all fairness though, we didn't meet in the last lifetime, you're in the next one.
Driven mad by infinite knowledge, he killed himself and his followers. I envy him.
Everyone goes insane. which, you know, would be like a, oh my days sort of thing, but we can just camp. Just pull this door shut, just camp in this room, be absolutely fine. Matt was in there for a while and no one found him. I wanted to ideally, alright, we're just going to camp. Oh, but actually, yeah, it hasn't wore off. I guess then I've got to give the person the... I thought he'd just pass it straight to her. Apparently not. Well, where is it? Who's got it? It's in the inventory. Oh, that was the thing, almost. Alright, I was looking for an orb. Right. She's got to carry it because she's the only one it doesn't affect. Now if we camp, it should wear off. There we go. Confused me for a second then. I was like, I can't play the game with my party insane. That would make things really difficult. Right, this bit's been running a bit, so not sure exactly how long, but we'll level up and then we'll end it. Party in strength, please. See if you can get lightning now. It's a big jump from light to lightning. So apparently you just get that at that level, do you? No matter what your skill is, because you have nothing in fire. Although that's pre-skill, so it's actually this skill or not, I suppose. So yeah, my bad. Well, they're all useful. Banish is useful, Resurrection is useful, Lifesteal is useful. I don't know. We've got two, so let's take Resurrection and Banish. Lifesteal and Banish. Both really useful skills. Once you've leveled them up a bit. Banish, Lifesteal and Resurrection? I don't know. We're going to take Banish, because it's useful for ghosts and summons and all that stuff. And we're going to take... I've still got Resurrection powders for days, so we'll take Lifesteal this time. And then we're going to go... Let's see. So we're going to go with 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh yeah, what about... Why am I bringing them ones up when Earth's so low down? There you go, Earth. And Violet. Suddenly being far too picky, that'll do. I'm not that bust. Let's go. Alright. Amadeus. Intelligence. And... Vit again. You see, he gets all the good fucking moves. Like, he's got Resurrection there, he's got Draining Cloud, which is since it's called Draining, it does like stamina, magical power and life points. So it basically does all their bars. But since it's called Draining, you'd hope it would give it to you as well. It doesn't do that. That's probably the one I'm going to go with though, Draining Cloud. What's Quicksand do? I can't remember. Changes the composition of the ground itself to create Quicksand that tries to consume targets then... Oh, so is it instant kill then, is it? Well, that could be useful then. Purify Air is useful. Boiling Blood is one enemy. Painfully raises the internal temperature of a single enemy. Oh, that does sound painful. If killed, will violently explode, causing burning damage to any opponent. I'm not unlucky enough to be standing... When you say any opponent, because that's a double-edged word, that could mean his opponents as well, like the enemy's opponents. That might hurt me as well. I doubt it, but it might. This is probably bad description. I should have said any, no, because the enemy would have had the same problem. Alright, yeah, so we're taking Draining Cloud. Resurrection would be nice, obviously, but look, we just had the conversation with the other one. I got Resurrection powders. Right, well, all them skills are max, so we're going to go bip, 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 bip. Yeah, Divine's going to go up the most, because most of his skills are Divine, so we'll leave that one the lowest for now. Samurai, Dexterity, please. And so yeah, he's tempted to go with Strength to try and increase his damage up a bit. It's going to take ages to level Strength upwards. Vitality's nearly done. Alright, we'll go with Strength. 5 choices. Still not really anything I want. But 5 choices to not choose anything. Alright, you know what? We'll take Element Shield. We'll take X-Ray. And we'll take... That's it. I'll save the rest. He's going to get a big selection as we level him up a bit. You know, I will do a... I shouldn't need to train anymore, but I might do one more just to bring him up. Because for somehow Saber's ended up like the least qualified in my party. He's got mad sword skills, don't get me wrong. Why am I doing my combat and communication? What the hell was I doing? Was I just clicking things because they were on the lowest number? I think so. Alright, there we go. Fucking weirdo I am. Need to think things through before I do them. Speed and dex, I guess. Just going with your high stats. I wonder if, yeah, rather than wondering internally to myself, perhaps I should say it loud enough. I wonder if any mods add the Umpani and that to creatable bases at the beginning of the game. Because we would come from a different planet, so technically there could have been more races. We didn't see no Felpers or anything, so it's not like they're already on this planet. Alright, we'll go close combat, range combat, and shield? Yeah, shield. Alright, that's everyone leveled up. I think this bit's well overrun, to be honest. I have no idea until I finish recording, because there's no internal clock until you stop the recording. But, I'm sure it has. So, at least we found Martin and we've done that. There's a little bit left to explore out there. Nothing greatly exciting. In fact, I don't think... Let's have a quick look. We're in here. I say nothing greatly exciting. I don't actually know if there's anything to explore back there except go through the door that we just got the key for. I can't remember. Well, I guess we'll find out next time. Alright, stay lucky everyone. I'll see you soon.